Hi everybody, it's Ginger from In Sheep's Clothing Yarn Shop, and no, I am not in Torrington, Connecticut today. I am down visiting my dad down in Berryville, Virginia. I left on Saturday and today's Sunday. I will be leaving tomorrow, so it's just a quick little trip to see him because things are going to start get real busy as soon as I get back from now through the holidays. So I figured I better make a visit because I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to get back down to see him again. So it's beautiful weather down here. I hope that you all had a very, very nice weekend. I got a little bit of knitting done today. Worked on my sock, which I will be showing you. But I wanted to tell you, I was so excited. I did not realize until my dad told me that there is a Berryville Fiber Festival, and it's going to be the 19th annual Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival, and I happen to see it also posted up on Facebook. Teresa, I am so sad I'm not going to be able to make it. I am going to be doing we have a yarn crawl that's going to be the same weekend, which is September, let's see, the yarn crawl is September 21st through the 29th, and the festival is the 28th and the 29th. And it's so funny, it was so quiet here a little while ago. All of a sudden, some crazy insect is going nuts. And I know the last time I did my show down here, everybody's like, oh, we don't hear any noise. So I'm just going to disregard that crazy loud sound right now. I'm in my dad's backyard, and hopefully it won't be as noisy to you as it is to me. And we'll see if a train goes by tonight. Let's see. So anyway, I was thinking, wouldn't it be so fun to do a meetup at the Fiber Festival? But that plan just got shot to heck because I'm not gonna be able to make it, which is so sad. I would have loved to come down here, but maybe some of you that are down from this area will meet up down here. That would be so much fun. So I will be here in spirit, although I will have fun at our yarn crawl, which I will be telling you about. Like probably next week I'll get into talking about that. So let me show you I don't know what that crazy, some big chirping thing. It's really, really loud. I'll have to find out. I'll have to check out what that is. My dad will probably know. Oh, and I forgot to grab. Okay, so some of the things that I was thinking about, I came with very limited things this weekend because I didn't want to bring a whole bunch of stuff down with me. So I'll show you the socks that I'm working on. I started them last week before, and they are out of that magazine, which I don't have with me because once again I'm out of stock, and they're coming back in again this week. The Farm and Fiber Knits magazine. So these are the farmer's favorite sock, and I love, okay, so this is what they're starting at. This is the back. So look at the cable on that back, and it goes all the way down the heel flap. And then you've got some color work up here. Now, I would have been further along, except I didn't realize. Again, I don't read the patterns. I was working on the instep as my heel because I'm looking at the ribbing, and I just I'm so used to doing the slip stitch kind of a pattern for the heel, and I'm just going on my merry way, and I had a nice strip for the heel, and it turned out that the heel flap, and it turned out it wasn't that. So anyway, took it out, did my heel flap. I am now working on the gusset. I wanted to get a little further along before I showed you, but if I kept knitting on this, I would probably have no light to be able to show you. So I decided just to set it down and do this first. So I'm very excited about this. Once I get this heel gusset, it will take no time at all to get the rest of the sock done. And then the toe will be in this denim-y color. But I have this up on my website, and I've got all different color choices for you, and all this will be, of course, in the notes at the end of the show or down below the show. Okay, so what else? Oh, okay, one of the other things that I did bring with me, Barocco has a yarn tasting pack that they do twice a year for the fall winter yarns and then for the spring and summer yarns. And I love how they're already made up. And this is one, they just came in Friday before I was leaving. And so these are the yarn sample packs that you get. And I usually like do a cowl or something with them, but I have a different idea this year of what I'm going to be doing with this. And I didn't have time to get started, but next show that I do, you'll get to see what I'm going to be doing with the yarn pack. What could I possibly be doing with this yarn pack? We'll see. And then another thing that I wanted to get, that I'm going to be starting on, every September we start doing our pumpkins. And I like to knit them up in either Silk Garden or, 'cause I love the way the colors work on that, or let's see, Silk Garden. And there was some Silk Garden solid colors, which are no longer available, that I would do the pumpkins in. And then what else? Oh, Curion they had some great colors for the 100% wool. So they had some great colors to make pumpkins. Well, I've been looking at this color last year and I didn't get around to using this yarn for pumpkins, but I think this would be spectacular. I already have my needles all set to go. And this is the Fair Isle that I was doing the chicklets in. Look at this. Would that not make a cute, cute pumpkin? So I can't wait to start this. So hopefully next week we'll also have some pumpkins to show you. And this is, yeah, I said this was Fair Isle. It's a superwash, heavy worsted weight yarn. But anyway, so these should be really, really cute. Can't wait to show you that. Okay, what else do I have to talk about? Oh, and then also, now this I did not bring with me. I've been showing you the yarn packs, the Barocco Lana, okay, what is it called? Lannis. Barocco Lannis Light wool packs, or yarn packs. And there are 6 little skeins of the Lannis Light in different colorways. There's 4 different colorways. Those I also have posted up on the website. And I found the perfect project. I mean, there's some other project suggestions. There's a really nice cowl. That's a free pattern. That's included with the yarn pack. There's any number of sport weight stranded projects that you could do. But I found I've had this pattern tucked away for a number of years now, and this is the perfect yarn to use for the yarn the pattern. And I'm going to have a mitt along. Okay, they are a pair of mitts. I did not bring, as I said, I didn't bring the yarn. I didn't bring the pattern to show you. So something to look forward to next week for the next shopcast that I do. But I can't wait. These mitts are so beautiful. Once you see them, I think you're going to want to choose a yarn pack, and you are going to want to join me for our mitt along, okay? So something to look forward to. And then I've been working very, very hard because next week is my Labor Day weekend is my, well, 1st of September is my, what's the word that I want? My deadline for my Advent calendar chicklet ornaments. So I will have that set ready to go and ready for you to start pre-ordering. So that is another thing that will be on the list. So I've been busy getting the last of my little chicklet designs made, and then I have to write up the patterns for it, but I'll have it made and figured out what exactly I'm doing. Well, I do know that we're going to do a set of 6 and a set of 12 for the Advent calendar. So, and they'll be available, I think, sometime in November, so that we can get started in December. And I've been doing some more thinking about this too. And because a lot of these little chicklets are not just knitted. There's going to be some embroidery. There's going to be some little other things that we're going to do to really make these ornaments very, very cute. So I'm thinking that I'm going to do a daily little, my mind is going so all over the place right now, so I'm not focused. I will be doing like a little, what's the word that I want? Not a knit along. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to take I'm going to have to take this part out. I am going to be doing I can't think of the word. Show you how. The word is just totally eluding me. I will do a daily video so that I can go over the different steps of doing the chicklets. Little how-to, whatever that word is, plug it in here. It will be a little short how-to video for each little chicklet. So if you choose to do the 6 or the 12, you'll be all set. So that'll be something else that will be included with the calendar, the little chicklet calendar that we'll be doing. Okay. And let me see, what else do I have in my bag of tricks here that I can talk about? I don't think so. I think that was everything. Oh, I do have the pattern for the socks, but that's okay. I don't really need that now. Okay. I'm very excited. There was one particular chicklet that I did. I am totally, if I say so myself, I am in love with it. I think it's so stinking cute. It's so cute that I'm going to make a full-size chiclet that people can also do. Yeah, it's so adorable. I have to have one. So, okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to let you go. I am going to call it a day. I want to get this sock knitted. I'd like to get it finished before I leave tomorrow. That would be great. So, yeah, I could do that. I can get this finished for tomorrow. That would be a nice bon voyage for me. So yeah, I'll be doing that. So I will let you go. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, or whatever it is when you're watching this, and I will see you again next week. So you all take care. Thanks for watching.